are going to get started. Hopefully some more people join us. If not, that's okay. We're going to be focusing on turns today, but we are going to start by warming up. I'm going to have each of you pick 2 things you want to do to warm up. So Katie, pick something you want to do to warm up, and
bridge and jumping jacks.
Bridge and jumping jacks. Okay, we'll start with jumping jacks. How many?
20.
20, awesome. 20 jumping jacks. Did you have a spring break this past week?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
But like, not really, since we're like quarantined, but.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. It's okay. And we'll do our bridge when we stretch. Laura, can you think of another warm-up exercise we can do?
I had a stretching one in mind. Can I say a stretching and a warm-up?
Good. Say the warm-up first, and then we'll do stretching after.
Like, I don't know, like butt kickers.
Butt kicks? Okay, that works. How many?
25.
25, okay. Make sure you're using your arms. Awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna pick one. Oh, amazing. What's her name?
Mama Rasha.
Mama Racha, that's a really interesting name. Why? Did you name her for any reason or just?
No, we got her from Milo and they named her.
Oh, cool. That's fun. She's really cute. Okay. And for my warm-up, we are going to do frog jumps. So it's kind of too high. So you touch the floor, you jump up, just 10. Go. Bring your arms up on your ears, try to jump as high as you can. Try not to scare your dog. Okay, and Katie, pick one more warm-up exercise. Something gets your heart rate moving or up. You could do
10
street jumps. Awesome. Okay. Make sure your arms are glued to your ears and you're squeezing really tight. All right, Laura, one more.
What's a warm-up we do? Like, tuck jumps?
That might be a little loud on the floor and it might hurt your ankles. Do something else?
No.
No? Why don't we do high knees? That's kind of like a tuck jump. How many? 25?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. I have one more. You guys have 5 inchworms. As far as you can go and hold the pike for 2 seconds. So try and walk your hands out. So
Wait, what do you mean by holding a pike?
The pike at the top. Hold
yeah.
it for 2 seconds and then walk back out. Try and walk your hands as far out as you can. Your body should be almost straight rather than a push-up position. You do 5? Oh, you're still going.
My mom's finished working, so I can use her room.
Okay, awesome. So now we're gonna do a little bit of stretching. Katie, what was the stretching idea you had earlier? Oh, bridge. Right. Okay, you guys are gonna do 2 10-second bridges. So lay down on your back, and I'll count for you guys. Make sure you're pushing your shoulders away from your heels. We're gonna push up in 3, 2, 1. Push up, pushing your shoulders away. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure your heels are on the ground. 2, 2, 1, come down. And rock and roll it out. And then get ready for another bridge. If you feel like you can safely back bend, actually, no. We're just gonna do another bridge. All right, get ready. And push up into your bridge. Awesome. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart and flat on the floor. For 8, 7, your feet don't have to touch. You can be a little apart. A little apart. Yeah, perfect. 5, 4, 3, push your shoulders, 2, 1, and come down. 3 more rock and rolls. Good job. Laura, do you have any ideas for stretching?
Pancake.
Pancake, awesome. All right, so we're gonna lay down on the floor. I'm gonna elaborate it just a little for our stretching exercise purposes. So reach one arm up, the shuttle, and bend to one side. We're gonna hold that for 10 seconds. Make sure your knees are trying to make sure they're flat on the floor and your toes are pointed. And reach to the other side. Nice straight legs. There should be no space under your legs and the floor. And now bring your arms by your ears and reach forward. Try to get as flat as you can. Your head should be down, so I shouldn't be able to see your eyes. Head down. Again, try and make sure there's no space under your knees. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. And we're gonna crawl into middle split for 10 seconds, okay? So walk your way into middle split. And we're gonna hold the middle split for 10 seconds. You can choose to be on your hands or your elbows. Middle split. So, do you have room? Yeah, perfect. And we're gonna hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out. Awesome. Should get your legs a little if you need. Now it's my turn to pick a stretch. I'm gonna do the right leg split. So start in a stretching lunge on your right leg. Make sure you're pushing your left hip forwards. You should feel it in your hip. And then straighten your front leg, reach with your toes. And slide into your split. Make sure your toes are pointed and your hips are as square as possible with your back knee on the ground. We're gonna hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Katie, you can pick the next stretch.
Okay. I can't do a left leg split because I have a really bad scrape on my knee.
Oh, okay. Well, how about we do left leg splits and do you think you could do the split just keeping your back leg off the floor? Like that? Yeah. Okay, so you don't have to do the stretching lunge if it's gonna hurt your knee, but Laura and I will, and then you can get into the split without your knee on the ground, okay? Okay, so Laura, let's start with our stretching lunge. Again, pushing our hip. You don't have to do it. I don't want you to hurt your knee at all.
I'll do it on my opposite knee.
Okay, awesome. And then straighten your front leg. Reach with your toes. Make sure your knee is nice and straight in the front with pointed toes. Your pinky toe should be closer to the ground than your big toe. And slide into split. Awesome. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come out. Good job. Laura, your turn.
Pikes.
Okay, awesome. Standing or sitting?
Sitting.
Okay. So we're gonna get into our pike. Reach your arms up. And pike stretch. Have your hands flat on either side of your feet. Head down. For 10, 9, 8, but it's gonna hurt. Flex your feet and grab your toes for 5, 4. If you don't feel it, bend your elbows. 3, 2, 1. Good. I'm gonna take the last stretch. We're gonna stretch out our arms. So cross one arm over. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other arm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just roll out your neck 3 times in each direction. Good. And today we're going to work on turns. So these turns can be used on either beam or floor, but we're going to practice them on floor for now.
Can I get my fold-up beam?
If you want to use your fold-up beam, feel free.
Okay, I'm gonna go get it.
Okay. Laura, do you have a beam?
No.
Okay. I don't either. How was your break other than your birthday? Did you do anything fun?
I mean, we went on hikes. It was fun, I guess.
Cool. Did you do anything for your birthday, like a special dinner or something?
Yeah, I mean, it was Passover and I'm Jewish, so we had like a whole
Yeah.
thing.
That's fun. Well, that's cool. Did you get any gifts?
I got a couple, yeah, but people are still asking what I want. And
Do you know what to tell them?
no,
Oh,
I'm still thinking.
yeah. I mean, you can always ask for clothes or something. That's what I always say because I can never think of anything.
Yeah.
Well, did you like the gifts your parents got you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. You have a sister?
I have a sister and a brother.
Did they get you anything?
I don't know about my brother, but my sister got me new bed sheets, or like the duvet cover, because I always wanted. Well, I want a new one, so. Because then when I have.
Well, that's really nice of her.
Yeah.
Your brother's not going to be gifts.
No, I think he got one, but.
Okay. My brother never gets me anything. It's okay. All right, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna angle it down just a little. So you're gonna be in cross side, so stand up. So you're gonna be in cross side, which means that your foot is gonna be next to your knee. I wanna make sure you guys aren't hooking your foot behind your knee or resting it on your knee. It should be right next to it. Yeah, awesome. So your bad leg should be the leg that is up, and your good leg should be the leg that's on the ground. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna get into that cross side position, and we're gonna do 10 heel raises. So you're gonna go up on your tippy toe and back down. And you're gonna do that 10 times. And then on the 10th one, you're gonna stay up and you're gonna try and hold it for 10 seconds without falling down. It's gonna be really hard. And hold it when you're done with your 10. If you come down, that's okay, but hold it for the full 10 seconds. Katie, did you hold it for 10 seconds at the top? Okay.
Yeah.
And now we're going to do it 10 times on the other leg. Try not to use anything to help you balance. Try and do it freestanding. All the way up. Make sure your foot stays next to your knee and your bottom leg is straight the whole time. Good. You should feel it in your calf a little, hopefully. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the arms for our turn. Does anyone know what our arms should look like? How to start our turn with our arms? Yes, that's perfect, Laura. So we're going to start here. You're going to pretend you're holding a beach ball with your arm, and your other arm is going to be out to the side. So then your knee that is bent is also the arm that's bent. So everyone just hold this position. Your leg should be in a lunge, and your arm should be out to the side. If you're it's going to be the opposite. out of luck. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go from this position up into a relevant passe with our arms in crown. So you want your arms in crown, relevant passe, kick, finish. So try that. Everyone get into a lunge with your arms in the ready position. And then come up to a relevant passe with your arms in crown. Hold it for 3 seconds, kick, finish. Awesome. You guys are going to do that 5 times. So,
On each leg?
no, just your good leg.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Katie, I don't know if you heard me do that 5 times on your good leg. Try and hold it for 3 seconds at the top. Okay? We're going to start here. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, kick, and finish. 5 times. Almost think that there's like a string coming out of your head, and so when you're coming up, you're trying to be as tall and as straight as possible. Because there's a string going on you. We want to make sure that our bottom leg stays straight while we're holding this. Good. Katie, how many more do you have? 2 more? Oh, you're on mute. Here. Katie,
I have 3.
Okay, all right, so do 2 more.
Okay.
Laura, I want you to do 2 on your bad side.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird, but I want you to try and balance. Good. Both of you guys, make sure when you're doing this, you're not leaning your chest back. You should be in a straight line over your foot. Good, Laura. Good job.
Okay, I'm done. Should I try it on my bad side?
Yeah, do 2 on your back side. Awesome. So just a reminder, when we finish, we kick our leg, we do a plie with our arms still in crown, and then we finish by straightening both legs and bringing our arms out into a finished position. Okay,
I think I did better on my bad leg than my good leg.
do you switch which leg you do, like cartwheels and things on them?
It depends for what it is. I switch sometimes.
Well, maybe you should try doing your turn on your bad leg.
Okay.
You can try it. Well, we'll go both ways just to see. So now we're gonna do a half turn. So you do the same exact thing we just did. All you're gonna do is add a little spin. Make sure when you're doing your turn, you don't whip yourself around. Laura, I saw that. Make sure you don't whip yourself around. You should go up and then think about turning. So, better. Good. And when you come out of your turn, make sure, try to stay releve kick and finish. Standing releve the whole time. Good. You're gonna do 5 of those. Think about going tall, kicking, and then finishing. Good. Laura, make sure your arms get all the way above your head and crown. And Katie, make sure your foot isn't back here. You want it to be next to your leg, or next to your knee. Better, Katie, good job. And when you're done with 5 half turns on your good leg, just try 2 on your bad leg, just to see what it feels like. Again, making sure you go nice and tall before you spin. Good.
Wait, how many on our bad leg should we do?
Just 2, just to feel it out. If you feel like, Laura, start in the lunge first, and then go up. Good. Do you feel like it's better on your bad leg?
Well, I did the bad leg first because you said for me to just do it on my bad leg. So
Which one felt better?
I don't know.
Okay.
It
Well, you
kind of just
gotta
felt the same. So
Well, maybe you're ambidextrous, which means you use both legs, which is really
Yeah.
cool. And also in gymnastics, so I guess it's kind of whatever you decide to work with more. Okay, now we're gonna do 5 full turns. It's the same exact thing. You're just gonna add a little bit more of an aggressive arm lift and knee pull. The spin should come from your arms and your leg coming up. It shouldn't come from you aggressively whipping your head to make it around. So everyone try 5 full turns. Watch, start in a lunge. Good, and now lift and twist. Good, good try. Katie, you might want to try the first few without the beam. If you want, it's up to you. Because sometimes beams are hard to turn on. Good. Laura, make sure you're not winding up with your arms. Okay. So start in a lunge with your arms normal, and then come up. Try not to wind it up. Better. Good. That's awesome. Let me see, Katie. Nice. Just remember that foot. We don't want it to be back here. We want it to be glued to our leg. So after you do 5 of those on your good leg, try 2 on your bad leg. I'm really bad at doing turns on my bad leg, so it's going to look like a mess, and that's okay. Just try it. Good. Good try.
Oh, I already finished it.
Good try, Katie. Good job. Now just for fun, you can try doing a turn with your legs at horizontal if you have room. If not, you can also try doing a spin with your legs bent behind you. So you can either do one with your legs up or bent behind. Just for fun. You can do that a few times if you want. Or you can try 1.5 too, if you want, if your core are slippery enough. Okay.
My friend is a ballerina, so she's like always doing turns, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could do turns that
Do
good.
they look really
I
pretty?
do ballet too.
They do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Ballerinas, their turns are so pretty.
I know,
always
but
so
I'm not
jealous.
at the level that we can do turns yet. It's annoying.
Well, you'll get there, especially with gymnastics. I'm sure they help each other out.
Yeah. That's like one of the reasons why I started ballet.
Oh, really?
And also it's right down my street, so.
Oh, well, that's really convenient.
Yeah.
Ballerinas, they can do like the pirouettes.
I
I always
know.
wanted to be able to do that. I can't do
The
it.
problem is my studio goes by age, so when you go to, but I'm gonna be level 2, and we're gonna do demi point, but like you have to be like, what, 20 to be able to do turns in my studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so odd, but at least I
That's
get to do demi point next year.
Yeah, well, that'll be fun. I mean, I guess they're just working up to doing turns. That's strange.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about ballet, but.
What's a demi
cool.
point?
Demi point is getting prepped for point shoes.
Oh.
So point shoes
But
are where you're literally on like the tops of your toes.
Yeah.
I can do
My
that
friend-
without point shoes.
Yeah. Some people, you have to have really flexible ankles and toes. Oh, whoa. Yeah. Those hurt my toes. I can't do those.
It doesn't
Alright,
hurt.
There's a boy in our class, so this is his foot. He can curl his like toes in and then walk like this.
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah, my
with
friends
his
can like
foot-
walk around the house
Like with his
that.
foot like this. You know, just like
That must hurt.
And I'm
Yeah,
just like, oh my
that
god, I didn't do that. That's disgusting. Ew. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's
my
just, like,
friend walks around her house like that sometimes, and I'm like, doesn't that hurt your toes? She says it doesn't bother her, but I don't know. Kind of strange. Okay, we are gonna move on to some bridge kickovers. Really
Can we
fast.
use an
and then
elevated surface?
if you have an elevated surface, that would be awesome. If not, that's okay.
Can I
You
start
have-
on a bigger elevated surface and go to a lower one? Because I
So
have
what
2
is it?
different elevated sizes.
If you think you can start at the lower one, I challenge you to do that. If
Okay.
you don't think you're warmed up enough, you don't have to. We're gonna start with doing some bridge stuff before the bridge kickovers anyway. So I want you to start by doing 10 bridge rocks. Katie, when you're done with these, I have a question for you. Make sure that you can finish first. Make sure your feet stay flat on the ground and try and push your shoulders as far away from your feet as you possibly can. You should feel it in your shoulders a lot. Katie, do you have an elevated surface? I don't remember if you said you did or not.
I do, but I don't need it.
Oh, okay, awesome, even better. And now, is that your brother?
Yeah.
Now 10 bridge hops. So you're gonna hop your feet up, trying to get them straight if possible. So you're gonna rock your shoulders back and hop your feet. Good, awesome. Katie, try and get your legs straight if you can, it's really hard. If you need to take a break in between, you can. 10 of those. Good, awesome, Katie. Really push your shoulders forward. Good. We're trying to get that flexibility as much as we can, because when we do our back walkovers, you really want to push your shoulders away from your feet. That's what makes it easier for your legs to come over your head. Okay, and now you have 5 bridge kicks on each leg. Make sure your hips stay square. When you kick, I don't want you to move your hips away. You're trying to make sure your hips stay square while you do it. Good, nice straight legs. Good, Katie. Nice, Laura. I can only see your leg, but your leg is nice and straight and pretty. Good. Again, make sure your shoulders are pushing forward even during these kicks. Laura, nice straight legs. Straighten them all the way. Good. Rock and roll your back out if you want really fast. We're going to do some bridge kickovers. I don't want you to hurt your back. We'll stretch out our wrists in a second too. Okay, Laura, we're going to stretch out our wrists really fast. So bring your hands in front and put your palms on the ground and then sit on your booty. You should feel it in the front of your wrist. If you need a bigger stretch, you can move your hands further away from you. Yeah, make sure your butt is on your heel. And then flip them over so the tops of your hands are going to be on the floor. Don't press too hard, but you should be able to feel a nice stretch in the front of your wrist. And then cross your hands like this and put them on the ground. Oh, no. So you want your hands next to each other. So, yeah, perfect. Like that. And then rock back and forth. You can do a few circles if you want. 3 in each direction. Good. And now you have 5 bridge kickovers. If you need an elevated surface, use an elevated surface. If not, go ahead. Make sure you're pushing your shoulders forward when you're kicking and try and kick with straight legs. Good, nice straight legs. Awesome, Katie. Good. Try and kick with your front leg straight. So try and straighten the leg you kick with. Try and straighten it while you're in the bridge and then kick it from a straight leg, if that makes sense. So straighten the leg you kick with on the ground.
Wait, how many?
5. And then try and kick it. If you can't, that's okay, but. Whew. 5, Laura. Whew. Good try. Oh my goodness. Laura, straighten those legs, lady. Good job, Katie. Good try. Did you do 5?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was fast. All right, we're going to wait for Laura. No rush, Laura. Take your time. Thank you for having straighter legs. Arms by your ears, please. I think she has 1 or 2 more. Katie, do you have your back walkover by yourself?
I used to, but then now I don't.
Okay, so I want you, this is gonna help you with the back walkover, even if you can't make it over. I want you to practice the bridge kickover with a straight leg. You understand what I mean? So you're gonna, even if you can't make it over, you're gonna get in a bridge and straighten the leg you normally kick with, and just get as high as you can without bending it. If that makes sense. Laura?
The reason why I don't have it anymore is because I hurt my wrists when I did it.
Oh, are your wrists okay now?
Well, my wrists are really weak, so they really hurt.
Okay, for conditioning, we'll do some wrist strengthening stuff. Do you think you can just try like 2 of those, or is it gonna bother your wrist?
I'll do 2.
Okay, Laura, can you try from the lower elevated surface, do you think?
The kickover?
Yeah.
I probably won't make it, but I'll try.
Just try. Good try, Katie. That's awesome. Just 1 more and then you're done.
Wait, how many of the kickover should I do?
Just 2 or 3. Nice, Katie. That's awesome. Oh, you can relax. I don't want to hurt your wrists. You can shake them out. You can stretch them if you want. And the other way.
Can I do 2 more because my wrists don't hurt anymore?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I can't do it without an elevated surface.
Work on, you can go back to the higher elevated surface. Nice, Katie, that was awesome. Go back to the higher elevated surface, but keep your legs straight. Okay? Do just like 2 more.
Me?
Yes, Laura, you just do 2 more. Katie, you can do, if your wrists aren't bothering you, you can keep going until Laura's done, or you can rest. I don't want to. Okay. Thank you. Arms by your ears, Laura. Last one, with straight legs and keeping your arms by your ears, please. Yeah, we're gonna do some flappers and windshield wipers. Good. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of wrist stuff because Katie has some wrist issues. So arms out straight, and you're gonna do 50 flappers all the way up, all the way down, keeping your arms straight the entire time. If you bend your arms or if you only go up halfway, it's not gonna do anything. All the way up, all the way down. If you want to rest at 25, you can. But you should definitely feel it in your arm. You feel it, Laura?
They hurt so much.
Yeah, I know. It's because we don't really use those muscles very often.
Yeah.
Laura, all the way up. There you go, good. It burns. Try and keep your arms directly in front of you if you can.
That hurts so much.
I know. If you need a rest, feel free. Katie, try and have your arms straight out in front. Yeah. Because the higher we go, the less we feel it. I lost track counting. Have you guys done 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to do 50 windshield wipers. Okay. So each side counts as 1.
Oh, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. And we can get started on 50 blinkers. Open all the way up and close all the way. Again, keeping your arms nice and straight and in front of you. Laura, try and open all your fingers at the same time. Awesome. Okay. I don't know if you guys have done this before, but they're called wrist push-ups. So get on your hands and knees. And keeping your arms straight, put as much weight in your hands as you can comfortably while you can still push up and down. So you go onto your fingertips and back down, but don't bend your arms and try not to use your shoulders, try just to use your hands.
Wait, how many should we do?
We're gonna do 20. So how easy it is is decided based on how much weight you put on your hands. So the more forward your shoulders are, the harder they are, and the further back your shoulders are, the easier they are. So try to pick a nice middle. But try not to hop. Try and control it. So if you need to take a little bit of weight off your hands, that's okay. Good. Hopefully feeling your wrist. Good. And last one, and like for our wrist, you're gonna come up just to your fingers. I don't know if you can see, but I'm gonna get closer. Basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to just your fingers and then push up, back to your fingers and down. And you're gonna do 20 of those. So you go to your fingers, like your knuckles, fingers, knuckles, palm. Hopefully you guys are feeling it in your forearms and your wrists. Try not to let your arms bend at all. Sorry, no.
What?
Did you finish?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're gonna finish with just 3 conditioning exercises. Katie, you get to pick the first one, then Laura, and then I'll pick the last one, and then we'll be done. Okay?
Okay.
So, Katie, what do you want to do?
Push-ups.
Push-ups, how many?
How about 5?
I think we can go for 7.
Okay.
We're very strong gymnasts. Do you want them to be regular push-ups or military push-ups?
Military.
Okay, so 7 military push-ups.
What are military push-ups?
It's where they scrape next to your body like that.
So like this?
Yeah. Just make sure your elbows don't come out for military push-ups. Did you finish 7? I didn't remember watching. Oh, that was fast. You must be very strong. Okay, Miss Laura, what do you want to do?
10 V-ups.
Perfect. Alright. You just stole my idea. That's what I was gonna do.
Wait, should I put my hands all the way to my foot or just to my knees?
I want you to try and reach your toes, and your arms should stay by your ears the entire time.
Okay.
So, Katie, watch for a second. I don't want you to come up like this. I want you to come up with your arms glued to your ears, okay? And I want you guys to do 12. Okay? And the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do, we did arms and we did core. We're gonna do legs. I want you guys to do 20 sumo squats. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
So your feet are pointed out and your knees go out, like in the direction of your feet. And so your legs are gonna be a little wider than a normal squat. Good. You have 20. So this focuses a little bit more on your inner thighs than your upper thighs. All the way, Laura, slow and controlled. I want you to go all the way down so it's like a straight line. Good. Okay. Good job, girls. I will see you next Tuesday.